couple of months since we last met. A lot of movement has happened in the VR world. A lot of big companies have announced that they're getting involved. A lot of small companies have announced they're getting involved. New technology, new hardware, and of course a plethora, a wide selection of software has also been announced. And with this, we're seeing a lot of new media coverage. Finally, VR is coming out. Finally, VR is getting a name for itself. And what we saw, apart from all these wonderful slides of things that have happened in the last couple of months, is Time magazine. Time magazine covered VR earlier this month, beginning of August. And you hear a wonderful picture here, Palmer Luckey floating off into the metaverse. Bit of a controversial image. Some people feel it maybe doesn't represent virtual reality in the best way. But however you feel about the image, we at Virtual Reality Turkey designed our poster 1 week before Time released their image. So great minds definitely think alike. So we have a kick-ass lineup of speakers for you all tonight. We're going to kick off with Volga Aksoy from Oculus. He's coming down, joining us all the way from Facebook in Silicon Valley to kind of open the door a little bit so we can peek inside to see what we're expecting from Oculus Rift next year, from the hardware, from the software, what kind of VR trends are we seeing at the moment, and also what does it take to truly make a inspirational and immersive virtual reality experience. We're then going to hand the stage over to Dennis Opal from Hologram Studios. Dennis is going to be looking at virtual reality's known and unknown limitations and potentials. What are we expecting to see from a technical point of view that could be a limitation or a potential from an emotional point of view as well? And then finally, Tobias Bardovic from Superreal is joining us to look at VR's non-gaming applications. So I know, we're all super excited about VR's games, stereoscopic games. I'm waiting for Half-Life 3, which I'm pretty sure is going to be in VR, fingers crossed. But what about the non-gaming applications? What are we expecting to see from VR? And what are the lucrative markets that we should be keeping our eyes on come 2016? And then after that, we're opening the floor to some demos. After each presentation, we'll have a Q&A. So get your thinking caps on, ask questions, let's make it lively. And then if you haven't had a chance to try some of the demos, after the presentations, go next door. We have Code Modon in there, we have Spacewalker VR, we have a couple of demos from the team that I'm part of. PulseVR has some funky little demos there. So enjoy. But without further ado, I'm going to welcome Volga from Oculus to the stage.